Hey there everybody, it's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing, and today we're going to be taking a look at a very particular island. This island is populated with a number of cats. It's the Isle of Cats. Let's take a look at the back here. The Isle of Cats is a competitive card drafting polyomino cat placement board game for 1 to 4 players. It supports solo and family play while offering a challenge to the most experienced gamer. Your citizens of Squall's End on a rescue mission to the Isle of Cats and must save as many cats as possible before the evil Lord Vesh arrives. All right, well, the polyomino tiles, as we can see here from the art, represent these cats that are laying in many positions that might be familiar to cat owners. They kind of make their own way around. Oh, well, this is interesting. We have a very specific cat setup. If you have a pet cat, you should place it here while playing the Isle of Cats. Well, there have been a whole series of cat in box top cover pictures, and this is certainly encouraging that. All right, here's the rule book. Let's just take a quick flip through there to kind of see if we can get a sense for what the game is about. All right. It says, at the end of the game, you'll earn points for each cat family you have. A family is 3 or more touching cats of the same color. Your rare treasures and any lessons you have completed. You'll lose points for every visible rat on your boat. Any rooms on your boat that haven't been filled. Okay. Gives you a list of the components here. The global setup and the player setup. A little bit of things that you'll need to know before your first game. And there we've got a description of the boats, which are going to be basically your player boards, it looks like. Every square on your boat is a part of a room. Different rooms are denoted by the different colors. They've got some rules for the tile placement. You've got a day overview. All right, the Isle of Cats is played over 5 days. During each day, the fields are filled with cats, and players gather fish, explore the island, read lessons, rescue cats, and find fair treasures, trying to fit everything they can into their boats. And then it goes into different, more description on each. You have Phase 1, which is fishing, and Phase 2, which is exploring. Phase 3, which is reading your lessons. Phase 4 is rescuing your cats. Description of how to rescue cats, placing cats, baskets. Phase 5 are the rare finds, emptying the fields, and a scoring explanation. All right, with a nice example of how to score. In a game like this where you're going to have different ways to score, it's nice to see that. And then you've got a description of the solo mode here and how that differentiates. And then we've got lesson modules, explains that. And then an FAQ on the back. I've been appreciating seeing FAQs already built into the core rule books. That's been nice rather than having to kind of find them online afterwards. Here you've got a rule set for the family rules, which is a more simplified version of the game. So if you're playing perhaps with smaller kids or people who aren't as comfortable with kind of strategy games, you can play in that mode. And then you've got some description for the Kickstarter pack. So keep that in mind depending on which version of the game you may end up with. It might be slightly different than what you're seeing in this box. All right. We've got a large bag filled with all kinds of stuff that I'm going to put off to the side for a moment because I want to take a look at some of these polyomino cats. We also have a score pad here, double-sided score pad, so you've got a whole lot of games worth of score pads there. Shouldn't run out of those anytime soon. Let's take a look at the main draw of the game. We've got the cats here. Here we've got our orange cat, our blue cat. See if I can get that a little bit closer so you can get a sense of the art there. Our special cat. This is obviously an exotic cat. All right. And let's see if there's any. We hadn't seen the green kitties. Take a look here at the green cat. One of the green cats, I should say. Okay. The red cat. You get the idea of the polyominoes there that are going to be placed upon these boards. Here's one of the treasures, I would imagine anyway. And let's take a look. Speaking of these player boards, these are double-sided boat player boards. You're placing these polyominoes on your board in different ways. I wouldn't know if this is a legal placement. I'm just kind of giving you a sense for how they work on the grid there. Okay? Pretty standard in these types of polyomino games. Got more of those. We've got some baskets here. Nice thick cardboard. All of the cardboard in this game is of high quality. Got some pencils, obviously for scoring. A whole lot of cardboard here. We've got our large island board, it looks like. Looks like a round tracker, a place to put fishes. Okay. And more kitties. There we go. Let's kind of give you an overview of some of the other cardboard sheets here, so you can kind of see some of these cats in their resplendent glory. Now, I hear tell that there are some people out there that don't like cats, but I refuse to believe that. All right, let's take a look at some of the wooden components. We've got cats in the various player colors, and these all look to be uniquely shaped. So let's try to take a look at one of each. Here's our red. There. We have a blue. There we go. Let's take a look at orange here. There we go. Actually, yes, okay, got it. Green kitty, who does not look to be a bit startled there. And then we've got our purple. There we go. And then finally, it looks like there's a couple other small... Oh, it's a boat. This would probably be the round tracker if I was taking a guess at it. There we go. We've got more here. We've got lots of wooden fish. A 3 and a 1. I'll take a quick look at those. These are screen printed. There's 3 fish. And a single fish. There we go. And then large player pawns would be my guess. I'm going to try to kind of lay these out. You can see these are larger screen printed versions of all of the other kitties I showed you before. There you go. All right, last thing we want to take a look at here are the cards. There's a whole lot of them, 4 packs of cards. So we'll at least take a quick gander at some of these cards so you can get an idea of the art style and perhaps maybe some of the effects that might come up in the game. Okay, draw 3 cards. You must pay the actual cost for any cards you keep. Okay, lucky clue. Get an idea. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these cards. Just want you to get a sense for the art on them and how they're organized and arranged. All right. 2 points for visible rat on your boat. So if you remember in the rule book, it said that you lose points for visible rats. Looks like this card would potentially mitigate that. Might let you change up and try a different strategy. Okay. Let's take a look at another pack here. I'll take for this big one here. Okay. Take any Oshiks, which I think are the rarer cats, if I remember correctly. Okay. Got some boots, some baskets, some yawning kitties. Okay. And maybe one more pack of cards here. Potentially, if I can get it open. It's not wanting to cooperate with me. All right, here we go. Okay. Make this the last pack we look at. You can see a lot of different ways to score points. So, being able to come up with a different strategy, different ways to place your cats, things along those lines. 10 points if you have less than 9 treasures, 5 points for visible rat. Wow, that's even more of a way to get points for having rats. And then a cat reference. Oh, so if for color, I'm assuming for maybe people with perhaps color blindness, a way to tell the different cats by their tails. So that's an interesting idea, if I'm interpreting that correctly. At least seems to be that way. All right, well, there I think we have a pretty good idea of what you'll find inside the box for the Isle of Cats. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.